Hello, my Aquarius friends. It's Anna here. I've got my tarots, got my tea, and I am all set to do our 4-card draw for you for the full moon. We're going to see what's what. So, Aquarius, we are going to look at maybe what you need to release with this full moon. That was the Ace of Swords. Sorry, the last reading that I did for Capricorn literally had a card fall out twice, shuffled it a bunch more times, and then the same card ended up coming out when I cut the deck and drew the top 4 cards. It was really crazy. So we'll see if that Ace of Swords shows itself again because it fell out. So we're looking at what you need to release or let go of with this full moon. Okay. Perhaps a transformation that needs to take place for you. Or what needs to happen in order for you to reach your fullest potential. All right. What's being illuminated for you right now, or what's coming to light. Okay. And a message for you from the universe. Two of Pentacles, Judgment, and Ace of Swords have all shown themselves. Oh, 9 of Cups too. Well, we'll see. We're going to overhand shuffle a few more times here. And let's cut the deck for my Aquarius friends. What? Alright, so I had 3 cards fall on the floor. After Capricorns, I'm almost afraid. And they were the ones that were here, so they would have been the ones that I drew. All right. So none of the ones that showed themselves earlier. Interesting. All right, my Aquarius friends. What you need to release or let go of is the Page of Pentacles. Okay? Pages are messengers. Okay? And Pentacles are an earth sign. Okay? So, perhaps you're waiting on some kind of communication and you're not seeing it come. You're not seeing it come to pass, right? Might be something regarding a home, a car, or the purchase of any of those. Perhaps. All right. Let's have a look here. Look at all those trees. Yeah, so this page is out in the middle of nowhere, balanced on I don't know, what is that weird twig thing under the foot? Right? It like wraps. What is that? I don't know. I need to either be in the sun or out of the sun. But they're propped up off the earth. Normally the Page of Pentacles shows or indicates issues with schooling. Okay, so there might be something going on with that. I don't know. It might not resonate with everybody, but where I'm from, I'm pretty much waiting for, once we go back to school at the beginning of September, I'm pretty much waiting for the message that's the beginning of October that all of the kids are going back to being homeschooled. Because that's what happened last year. They've shut us down now. I don't know how many times. I'm in Ontario, Canada. So It just seems to be like one shutdown after the other. We get back into like lockdown, and it's like gray zone lockdown. So nothing that isn't essential can be open, basically. So it's like grocery stores, and that's it. And the grocery stores like Walmart that have other things like clothing and such, all of that stuff needs to be roped off. They're not allowed to sell it. So it's insane. It's insane. So perhaps, Aquarius, whatever is going to happen with school, we need to like relinquish it to the universe. Whatever's gonna happen. Just let it go. Whatever news we're gonna get, just let it come. Let it pass, right? It's a balancing act. And if we're not careful, or if we don't let things go, we can topple over. All right, transformation, how to reach my full potential. I love this card in this deck. This deck is by Chris Ann, and it's called the Light Seers Tarot. And I love this representation of the Ace of Wands. It's like the perfect view of a new idea, a creative spark, something, you know, resonating in your head, like the ultimate idea, the aha moment. This is it, right? It's all about a new project or an inspiration for a new project, right? The urge to create. Wands are fire, and fire's creative energy, creative juices, right? So the urge to create. You may find solace in creativity, in making things, creating things, whether it's painting, sculpting, building, whatever the case may be. It might even just be like, you know, renovating your house, right? Perhaps there's something that needs doing in order for you to start a business in your home, right? So there might be something with creative energies flowing, creative juices flowing, that will help you reach your soul's fullest potential. Okay? Illumination. What is coming to light right now? And we have the Hanged Man reversed. So the Hanged Man is normally a card of, you know, gaining a different perspective. Okay? So perhaps what is being illuminated with this card is the fact that you need to be willing to look at things from a new perspective. Maybe you're not. Maybe instead of looking at things from a new perspective, you're stuck in the way things used to be. You know, instead of being creative about things, right? You're stuck with what was. And that's never going to serve you. Okay? Taking steps backwards doesn't work. Okay? So perhaps, you know, give yourself a little more credit with whatever it is that you... Sorry, I just got so distracted. So as I'm looking at the... It's a total squirrel moment. I'm sorry, Aquarius. As I'm looking at the Hanged Man, let's pay close attention to the numbers, okay? You guys, if you've watched any of my videos, numbers always come to pass, okay? There is always something with numbers. They are like my clarifiers, okay? Do you see what that 12 looks like upside down? What's it look like? It looks like a 71, doesn't it? It looks like a 71. It looks like a 70 bloody one. Sorry, Aquarius. I just had to. I saw that and I was like, that kind of looks like a 7. And then I was like, oh crap, the 7 of Pentacles and the Ace. It looks like 71. And those are the other 2 cards I have. Sorry. All right, so what's being illuminated right now? Yeah, perhaps you're having a hard time finding another perspective, right? Sometimes stuff gets real and trying to find a new perspective is difficult. All right. But don't feel like you can't do it, right? Perhaps that perspective needs some new creative juices, right? Perhaps falling into your creativity will aid in what you are able to see, right? You might see things finally from a different perspective. But right now it's, instead of things working out and seeing things from or gaining a new perspective, right? Sometimes you can feel like the universe is ganging up on you and you can't see anything, right? It's almost like a horse with blinders on. You just can't get it, right? But let that go. Look at your creativity, right, to help you transform. And perhaps, my Aquarius friends, it will help you gain that perspective, okay? And the message for you from the universe, as usual, it's not going to be easy. It's not. The 7 of Pentacles is a card about hard work. Okay? It's a card about being patient and waiting for things. Okay? Because they're working and they're working in your favor. Just because you can't see it right now doesn't mean it's not there. Right? That's basically what this card says. He's wondering if the power, the energy that he's putting into growing this plant, if it's even worth it. Of course it is, but he can't see that. So you need to be patient, right? And patience will probably also be a virtue when searching for that new perspective, Aquarius, okay? Get those creative juices flowing, okay? And hopefully everything will work out for you. But it is the full moon, so get a piece of paper, grab a pen, make a list of all of the things you tend to cut from your life, okay? Negative self-talk, all that crap, get rid of it. It's not serving you any good. Don't do it. Why do you waste the thought? It's such a waste of energy to talk to yourself that way, right? Instead, start positive affirmations for yourself. Start positive guided meditations every day. Do something, right, to perhaps help these creative juices and help this perspective. All right, but it's not going to be easy. We know this from the universe. It never is. Okay, so go in with both eyes wide open first. And just know that there's going to be some work that needs doing. And be prepared to do it. All right, my Aquarius friends. I hope this finds you well. I hope you enjoy the full moon. Get that list a-going. And we will see you soon. Bye for now.